In this lesson, you will see how to draw a support and resistance levels on the chart like you can currently see here on the left side, where is the chart without the support and resistance, and on the right side it is with the support and resistance lines, which are horizontal lines that are showing you where is the position, where the price could bounce from that area to the another area, to the another direction, or go through this horizontal resistance, for example, in this case. On the right side, it will be a solution how the chart looks when you have horizontal support and resistance lines, and also dynamic area around these support and resistance lines, which are supply and demand. This will be shown on the gold on the right side and on the gold on the left side. So the left side is completely empty, clean chart without any lines, and on the right side it will be a solution. Just remember that when you start to draw the support and resistance lines, for example in this clean chart, there is also slightly a small chance that you will not draw each time the same price level. For example, here 1979.57, here 1979.57. It could be slightly different. For example, it could be price difference in a small value because each person each time doesn't draw the same line at the same price level. So this is the goal, what we would like to get on the right side, and on the left side it is the empty chart. Now if you take a look here on the left side how the chart looks, and on the right side how the chart looks, you can easily see that there is a little bit less chance to cleanly define where the price could stop, for example here, and where the price could make a breakout going down or going up. But on the right side you can see how the price goes up and down, and also where is the position where the price could stop. For example, here you can clearly see that there is a possibility that the price could stop because of this support, and then here when the price goes down it could stop here. For example, when you take a look here, it's not very clear where the price could stop in the future. So this is the idea, how the support and resistance lines helps you to define where the price could bounce, could go in the future. Now let's go. The first step, how to draw support and resistance lines, in this case, I'm always making on the 3 time frames. First of all, I always like to have a daily time frame where the results are, and always start with the maximum, which is 2 steps above the current time frame. So the daily time frame is current, 2 time frames higher are weekly and the monthly. If you are starting from the 4-hour time frame, 2 of them are daily and the weekly. So let's start with this one. As the first step is always to go from the highest time frame to the lowest. So in this case it is a monthly time frame where we'll start putting a horizontal support and resistance lines. And the idea here is to go to see where is the higher support and the resistance lines for the price on the chart. That means higher time frames have higher impact on the price when the price comes to the certain price level. In this case, I will also use horizontal line with several properties. And the first one is when you go to the horizontal line properties, and that is when you double click on it, right mouse button, horizontal line properties, you go and select the thickness to the 3rd level. The 2nd level will be weekly and the 1st level will be daily time frame. Now click OK, and then we can start. The second step is how to define where is the support and resistance lines when you take a look here on the chart. It's not very easy to define where could be the horizontal support or where could be the resistance that's holding the price. For example, like in this case where the price is jumping up and down, and it's not following the scenario where there are clean horizontal support or resistance is. So we will start from this area here. For example, we will start from here where the price is touching. The idea is always to find where is the price is touching the same area for several times. For example, in this case, here is the area where the price touches this area for several times. So we put this one here, horizontal line, which will represent support and resistance. Now in this case you can see that the price is touching this price level from the upside, which means it is a support. It's holding the price from falling down. Now when you go in the future, you can see when the price comes to this area, the price is also respecting this price level as a resistance when the price goes up and stops here. Now this is the first level where we can put the horizontal line. So the idea is to find where is the price is touching on this time frame price level, which will represent an area where the price will bounce in the opposite direction. So the next step is to define where is the next level. When you take a look here, going from this price level, you go up and you can see where the price is stopping on this monthly time frame for several times. And what you can see here, this is the first level, this is the second, here it is, and here it is. So 3 times the price is touching this area. In the future, when you take a look here, you can see that the price stops between these 2 price levels, also this one here, but it also touches this one here. You can see it here, and then in the future you can see several times that the price is touching this area. Now if we take a look a little bit, zoom in a little bit, we will see much more clearly. So if we take a look and put this one horizontal line, we can put this line here where we have seen that the price is touching for several times. So this could be also an area where the price is touching. So you can take a look here that the price is touching for several times this area, and also this one here and this one here. Now if you have a question where to put horizontal support and resistance lines, should I put here where the price is opening and closing, or it should be here on the wicks? So it depends, because you can all put horizontal support and resistance lines on the wicks and also on the open and close of the candlestick. In this case we can see that the price is touching these wicks, but here the price is touching the open and close price. In the future you can see here that the price is touching open and close, here it is open and close, and here it is open and close. So most of the time I usually would like to see when the price is touching the area about where is the open and close price. But you cannot put a horizontal line always at the same place, always on the open and close, because you can see if we put this one here, we go a little bit down, so the price is here touching the open and close price of these candlesticks. Then you can see here the price is not touching the open and close. And also if you take a look here on this price level, the price is not touching the open and close, and also not touching the wicks. And in this case the price is touching, here is the wick, but here is the wick, and here it is the open and close of the price. Here is the wick. So you cannot always correctly draw a horizontal line precisely on the open and close. Sometimes you will touch the wicks and sometimes you will touch open and close price, but usually the goal is to catch most of the same types. So if you are touching here the open and close, and most of the time the price is touching open and close, open and close, open and close, and less time the wicks, this is the better way. So select where the price is touching most of the time this horizontal line. In this case, if you take a look here, first time, second time, third time, and here it is for the first time open and close, and here are the wicks. So I have put the price right here. Later on you will see also what is the criteria, what could help you to define where is the better position for these horizontal lines. Now let's move forward. Where could be the next support and resistance lines when the price is going up? So we can see here that the price is touching for several times this area. And you can see here it is also. The price is touching with the open and close. Here are the wicks. Here are the open and close and also the wicks. And here are the wicks. So I will leave this like it is right now. Then when we have selected what are the horizontal places for this monthly time frame, because we can see when the price is going up, it touches this one, goes down, goes up, goes down, then goes below that, goes a little bit up, back up. Here it is resistance, then goes again to this price level here, and then it goes up again, goes down, and goes through a little bit, then stops, goes up, and goes down. So you can see there is also a possibility for the price in between this one, where the price is touching this area. Now if you take a look, this will be a little bit unclear because this horizontal support and the resistance lines do not go where the most of these wicks and also candle open and close are. So usually if you have something like this, just a minute, we need to uncheck these so I can clearly delete this one. It is the best to leave a clean chart like it is, to have a pretty clean where the price is bouncing from these price levels. If we put here some kind of horizontal line, you can see that this horizontal line will not help you to define where is the end of the price when the price goes up and goes down, these price swings, because you can see it is right in between through these candlesticks, which is not the better idea. The best will be to leave it like it is and go to the smaller time frame, which is currently one step down, which is a weekly. Now if we take a look on the weekly, let's zoom out a little bit so we can draw the support and the resistance line. Now you take a look here that we have started from this one here, we have gone through this one. Just remember that we are currently here, we are looking from this area to this area. So if we zoom in a little bit, you can see we cannot follow anymore the same scenario. We need to go to the left and the right side. So in the past, you can select which area you would like to cover first, and then you will see in the future how this support and the resistance lines are following. Now let's start from this area here. Just for your information, this is the area that we are currently looking, and this is the area right here. First step is to define where you can see where the price is touching for several times the same price level. Now if we go from here, let's delete this one before we check. After the price goes above this one, you can take a look how the price goes up and goes down, then it goes up, goes down, goes up and goes down, but in between you can see how the price is stopping somewhere. You can see where the price is finding this, for example, in this case, it is a support from dropping down. Here it is a support. Then when the price is also dropping down, you can see also a support here. When the price goes up, you can see here a resistance price level. Then you can see here also it is a support, and in this case when it goes up it is a resistance. So this will be a clearly good position to put the price level. So we need to define horizontal line properties. The thickness should be one step below, so we have a clean difference, and then visualization put only to up to the weekly, so we do not see this line on the monthly time frame. Now if we put here on the monthly time frame, you will see how this looks. We'll go to the monthly. You can see this one has already in between here, between this resistance and this support line, and this is not okay to see because it will be too messy if we have too much lines on the higher time frames. It is the best to have a clean chart on the monthly time frame with the horizontal support and resistance lines only for the monthly time frame. That's why it is also always the best to change the properties to show only up to this current time frame, and that is in this case weekly. Now if we would like to define where the price is touching the support and resistance lines, so we can see the price could be right here, and that is because when the price goes down it touches here, and when it goes again down we can see several wicks are touching. Here are several open and close prices, open and close prices, wicks, and here it is very close with these wicks. So this will be also a position where the price is touching. So this could be very good support and resistance line for the weekly time frame. Now in between we can see that the price is not jumping always between some kind of price levels, but you can take a look here where the price is touching, also making some kind of a support and a resistance line. Here it is, where is the resistance, here it is a support, here it is a resistance, here it is support. So you could also say that we could put this one here, but this will be much more clearly visible on the lower time frame, which will be a daily. So I will leave this one as it is. Now if we go here on the right side, you can see in the future how the price will follow this line that we have just put here, and then you can see Sometimes it follows, sometimes it doesn't. But you can see that the price has found some kind of resistance here this week, and then the price has gone up, then go down, and then also you can see here that the price has found some kind of a resistance. In the future, you can see that the price is also finding this support as an important one. So this line is very important as a support for this symbol. Now we have moved to the right side. Now we can also check on the upper side where do we have a support and resistance area that we could put horizontal line. Now in this case you can see that the price is dropping down, it stops here. Then in the future you can see that the price finds also some kind of resistance right here. So you can see the line here is also making some kind of support and resistance. So if we go to the right side, you can see in the future the price will find some kind of a resistance. If we go a little bit more right, again resistance, and then if we go again here very close, this could be a support. So if we put a line here, we will not make any mistakes because the price is following this line. Now we can put this one as it is and also change the horizontal line properties to show only up to weekly. Okay, and thickness is the second level. This is okay. Okay, now let's check, is there any levels here that could be very important for the price currently. Now have in mind that there is also a possibility that you will see some differently the price levels than I am looking on the chart, because each trader has its own way to define what is the support and the resistance levels. But have in mind that when we put all of these three time frames, we will cover most of them correctly, so do not worry about that. And also what is very important step is to check is the monthly horizontal support and the resistance lines are following the correct rule, and that is to touch the open and close price and also the wicks. So in this case, we take a look here, this monthly horizontal line, it's very close to the open and close price of these price levels, and then the price also following this one. So this one is correctly drawn on the chart. The second one, this one here, let's check. It is also touching these wicks here, goes here next to the price. We could go and move slightly down just a little bit, so it covers also this one, open and close, open and close, open and close, these wicks, and also in the future we can see it here. So it is always good a step to modify this monthly support and resistance levels just to be in line on the smaller time frames. Now this will be this step will do also on the lower time frames, which is also a daily. Now I have finished weekly. Do not bother if you, for example, see here horizontal support and the resistance line. You can see it here. It could be put also because the price is touching this price level, but this will be checked on the daily time frame, much more clearly visible. And also, for example, here you can see that the price is touching this line as support, this line is support, here it is support, here is support, and this is a resistance. This will be also down on the daily, so do not worry if you do not put here on the weekly. Now let's go to the daily and check how this behaves. Okay, we are currently in here and we can see how this looks. Currently we have a monthly time frame visible here. This is the monthly horizontal support and resistance. This is the weekly. So we can also first check is the line are touching the area correctly also on the daily. If not, we can also fix them a little bit better. So for example, we could move this one a little bit down just to touch these wicks and also open and close prices of these levels. Now if we go here, let's check this one. We can see that the price is touching this one here. This one doesn't touch very clearly. Here it is touching correctly, and we can see this is also put it correctly. And the weekly time frame, it is also touching precisely here. Let's see it here, and it is okay visible. Now let's put here on the daily. Now if we take a look here how the price behaves, we can see several times the price is stopping here, and in the future the price is also stopping here. So we could put a line, this one here, that will show us what is the support and resistance line. Now let's check the horizontal line properties, move the thickness to the lowest one, which is for the daily, and visualization put only on time frames that are from the daily to the down. Okay, now you can see what is the difference. This is the monthly, this is the weekly, and this is the daily. Now let's check this line where the price is touching for several times this price level. So this is the case where the price is touching for several times the area, for several times with a wick. Here it is almost with the open and close. In the future you can see lots of these wicks are touching, and also these are going over and returning back down. Now in the future you can see the price is coming very close to this one, so I will put a little bit down here, so it is also touching. So in this case I have moved to the very close where the price is open and close, but it is touching with the wicks, not all of them but some of them. In the future we can see that the price is touching with the open and close, and in this example these two have been going above but returning back down. Now in the future, if you take a look a little bit in the future, you can see that the price is touching this line as a support for several times. Now in the future again, this is also respecting as a support. Here it is also as a support. This doesn't help, and this is also with a support. Now you can see this helps a lot. Now let's take a look, is there any also levels that we could put here on this line? If we go from here to here, is there any price level where the price is stopping and it is bouncing back and up and down? And we can see this is the line where the price is touching for several times. We can see it here, it is right here, it is right here, it is right here, it is right here, and it is right here. So I will put this one also here to see how this behaves. Now let's take a look how the price behaves. It is touching here with the wicks, here it is with the wicks, and here it is with the wicks. Open and close prices, open and close prices, open and close. Oops, let's go a little bit right. Here we have open and close, and this is also okay. Let's put this one here. Let's change the lines, show up to daily time frame, and then the thickness is okay. Now let's see how this looks. Now we have a lines where the price is touching. This is okay. Let's see if there is any also a daily time frame line that we could put here on the chart. We can see in this area there is also several places where the price is touching. We can see it here, it is right here, it is right here. Then in the future it is also right here. In the future, let's so and so on, and we can see we can put this one right here because we can see that the price is touching. It is touching here as a support and a resistance. Let's put with the wicks here. It is also with the wicks here. Here is this. Here it is with the wicks, and so on and so on. And let's change the visualization. Okay, and the daily. Now this is okay. And then let's see if there is any more areas in the future where the price is touching. We have covered this one, also covered this one. We have covered this one also. Let's move up and down, up and down. It's okay. This one is also okay. This one is also okay. And let's see, is there any other area? Now take a look here. After the price goes down, the price stops right here. Then respects this one here, very close to the wicks one, this one here, and this could be also a position where we could put horizontal line and support. Now let's check this one and change this one. And there is another one, we can see it here. This is the area where the price is respecting. It is also where it is respecting. This is respected, and this is also respecting. So I will leave this one as it is. Now when we check this line, how the price behaves, the price goes up, respects this one. So I will modify a little bit this one because the price is touching several times here. Here it is, and then here it is again. And here it is very close to this one. Now let's check this one line here, how it behaves. It is respecting this one here. Here it is also some kind of support and resistance, and in the future we do not see very clearly right now. Now this is the specific area, these vertical lines, that we'll cover with horizontal support and resistance. Now let's focus a little bit here where this area is. Now these are monthly, this is the daily, and this is the weekly, and this is the daily. Now let's check this area, have it covered correctly with the support and the resistance lines. Now in this case, let's take from this area, from the left side to the right side, to see how the price behaves around this area right now. Now if you take a look here, we can see that the price stops here and stops here around this one. This is the first level, this is the first level, and we can see we have a horizontal, we have these wicks, and this horizontal line, it is a little bit down. And in the future, how the price behaves, it is also some kind of a support and resistance here, and it is also visible here. Now let's take a look here how the price behaves. We can see that the price touches this one area, touches with the open and close with these wicks. Here in the future, with also here comes support and resistance, and this is also with open and close price, and these are with the wicks. So this is a price level that I will leave as it is right now. Now if we go up, we can see that the price have some kind of a resistance here, some kind of a support here, and we can see some kind of a resistance. So I will put this line here, so it covers for several times. We can see that the price is coming to this area and it's bouncing back up. So this is a very important support level. And in the future, if we take a look here, just a minute, let's go down. Here it is. This is also an area where the price finds some kind of a resistance. In the future, it is again support, and then it is again resistance. So I will leave this one line here. Oh, sorry. Let's change the visualization. And this is up to daily. This is okay. Now let's take a look here on the monthly, this line, how the price behaves. We can see that the price is following with these wicks. This is also some kind of with the open and close price of these candlesticks. In the future, it is also respecting with the open and close and these wicks, and you can see here it is also respecting. So this line will be left as it is right now, because it is the price is respecting this one. On the upper side, we can see how the price behaves. There is also an area for the price that the price is respecting, and we can see that the price is having problems going above. This is a resistance. The price has gone up, but is respected here as a resistance. Here it is as a support. And in the future, it is as a resistance. So I will leave this one also visible here. Now on the daily time frame, we are checking these a little bit more precisely, how the price behaves and also where the price is jumping between the price levels. Now on the lower side, we have stopped here how the price behaves around this one. We could also see that the price sometimes touches this one here, an area with these candlesticks with the wicks. Here it is with the wicks, here it is with the wick, here it is with a wick, and here it is with a wick. So I will leave this one as it is and check this one a little bit here how the price behaves. Oh, sorry, I did not change this one. I need to put this one here. And let's check this one how the price behaves here. We can see that the price is respecting as a support. Here it is not very clear. Here it is a resistance, and in the future how the price behaves, not very clear. I will put this one a little bit here, just where the price is respecting this one and this one here. So let's turn a little bit back how the prices behaves right now. A little better support. Here it is support, and here it is a resistance. That's good. Now let's check this one, which is a weekly, how the price behaves. Here not very clearly on this one. Here it is okay. This is a resistance. This is okay. Here it is. The price has some kind of a problems, issues here with the gaps, so it's not very clear. In the future we'll not go too much because we are in between these vertical lines. Now let's see on the bottom side how the price behaves. We can see that the price is touching and also very close to this one, but I will move this slightly above because the price is also coming very close to this price level. We can see it here, it's touching, and this is very close, but in this case the price is gone up and returned back down. This did not respect as a support and a resistance, but I will leave it as it is right now. Let's check how this looks like this. If we take a look here, if we move slightly up, okay, and it will be a little bit better here, and that is the reason why the price is coming very close here as a resistance, touching with the wicks. Here it is touching with the open and close. Here it is touching with the open and close. Here it is very close to open and close. Here it is with the open and close. Here it is wick. So this is the line where it is the best to put here on the chart. Now we can see that we have a chart with support and resistance lines. We have monthly, we have weekly, and we have a daily. And for now we can see much more clearly how the price is touching and also respecting these areas. So the next step will be to put supply demand zones, which is a dynamic area around this one. And this will be much more clearly when I put this one, for example. Let's put this one, it will be much more clearly. Now, let's change the properties just to show it only up to the daily. Take a look here. We will check the lower side of this horizontal line. This line is having an area where the price is touching with the open and close, with the wicks, sometimes goes through this line, but on the upper side we have open and close. Then we have wicks here. Here it is the wick, and here it is the open and close. So on the lower side we are checking where the price have touched this area with the wick or with the open and close, but only on the lower side. The same will be scenario for the upper side. For example, in this case we can see that the price have the open and close here, the open and close here, these are the wicks, then here are the open and close, here are the wicks, here are the wicks, here it is the wick, and an open and close, and open and close, and the wick. Now you can see that this area, this is the final line of this area where the price is most of the time is touching. So I will leave this line like it is, where it's touching most of these candlesticks. I will not put this one the lower side, for example, here. It will be too wide and it will not show correctly an area which is very close to this one. You will also see the idea later on. Now I repeat the same process on the upper side to see where the price is touching for several times an area very close to this horizontal line. And in this case you can see the price is touching this one here, here with the open and close, with the open and close, here is with the wick, here it is with the wick, here it is with the wick, here are the wicks, open and close, and the wicks. So this is the area that I will leave this one, and it is a supply demand zone around this horizontal support and resistance. Now I repeated the same process around each line that is visible here. I check where the price is touching on the lower side first, most of the time, where is the wick and where it is the open and close price. So this could be right here, like this. And on the upper side, where is the price also touching for several times the wicks and the open and close price. Take a look here. Let's check most of the time. Here it is. I will leave this one like this, and I will change the properties, sorry, so we do not see this one on the weekly and the daily, to be much more clear shapes. Let's put this one here on the upper side. Let's see on the lower side how the price is touching with the open and close. Check from the left side up to the right side where the price is touching most of the time the open and close. And this will be like this. Here it is very close with the wicks. Here are the open and close price, open and close price. These are the wicks. These are the wicks that go through this. These are the wicks, and these are the areas. So I will leave this one on the lower side like this. On the upper side, I'll repeat the same process to see where the price is touching with the wicks and also the open and close price. I will leave it like it is. You can see this is the area, the open and close. Very close to your open and close. These are the wicks, open and close here, and this is a great area, for example this one here, the open and close. Now repeat the same process for the rest of these lines. Let's put this one here where it is, where the price is touching most of the time. On the lower side this is the one, and here it is the second one. Okay, change the properties here. Let's check this one here, where the price is touching with the wicks. Here it is, very close to this one. And on the upper side, where the price is touching with the open close, and this is the one. Again, shapes, rectangle. Let's put this one here. This is the price where the price is touching most of the time, and this is the area also with the wicks and the open and close price. Change the properties to show only up to daily time frame. And let's put this one here. This one is here on the upper side. Let's check how where the price is touching. And here it is. Now, oops, here it is. Now, we are very close to this one, the final solution, so we can see how this looks right now. Now, if we take a look here, let's check and compare these lines with the chart on the right side. Oops, sorry. Let's check this one. How this looks. Okay, a little bit right. And here it is. We can see that we have a very close to the same price level as this one here. Very close to this one. Very close to this one. We do not have this one here on this one, but we have put on this one. The same one as it is one. We do not have this one here on the right side. And we have this one here. Now we can see we have put horizontal support and the resistance lines very similar to this one right here. Now you can see how currently the chart looks, how you can easily spot where the support and the resistance are. That will help you in the future to define where the price could bounce. Now this is the idea how to put a support and a resistance on each chart. It is the same idea. So just to repeat the process, always start from just a little bit. Let's do it like this. We always start with the highest time frame, which means two of them, in this case with the monthly, because I'm checking on the daily time frame how this looks. Put horizontal support and the resistance lines. Now you can see here there is a small mistake, which this should be only on the daily. So we do not, and this is also one vertical line now. Rectangle properties, this is the one also that's showing on the monthly, which is not correct. You always start with higher time frame, two of them. In this case it is monthly, 2 time frames higher than the daily. Put horizontal line support on the chart based where the price is touching with the open and close or the wicks. Then you go to the smaller time frame a little bit, one step down, it is a weekly. You put also horizontal support and the resistance lines on the chart, and then you move back down to the daily and see where is the price is touching this area around the price level that you are currently watching. And then as a final step you put here an area which represents supply demand zone around this support and the resistance levels. So after that you move forward with the analysis how to trade this support and the resistance lines, and this will be covered in the next video. So you can check also next videos how to use this support and the resistance lines, and also the area which is a supply demand to define when the price will make some kind of a breakout. For example, here go down to the next support, and how to trade this one, where is the stop loss, where is the take profit, and where is the entry line. So this is about the idea how to put support and the resistance lines, and you can see the price is following in the future these levels. So if you take a look, for example, in the future, you can see that the price is following and respecting this line as a support and a resistance. Have in mind that some of these lines are respected much more as a support than they are as a resistance. So you will see that also in the future video. I will show you how to trade this support and resistance lines with the supply and demand, and you will see what is the idea when the price is respecting much better as a support than as a resistance. So if you have any questions regarding how to put support and the resistance lines on the chart, you can also leave a comment below in the description. But also have in mind that this strategy, how to put support and the resistance lines on chart, is working on all symbols and also all time frames. So if you would like to cover on the Euro USD or Bitcoin against USD, it will be the same step-by-step process. In the future, I will also make more videos like this to show you how to use on different symbols, but the idea will be the same. Put horizontal lines on 3 of these time frames and put an area around support and resistance to define where the supply and demand zone is. This is all for this lesson. See you next time and happy trading!